78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc Lions Den basketball community in this case. And of course, I'm back with my brother Amory's Logic. What's happening, brother? How you doing?
What's good, 78, man? Another good day, another good night last night with the Milwaukee Bucks. Happy to be here and chopping it up with a fellow Bucks fan.
Yes, sir. I feel the same way, man. Pleasure to have you on the channel once again,
Appreciate
man.
it.
And I am so ecstatic at the start. We have historic start.
Yeah, it is.
This is a historic start the Milwaukee Bucks have had, this year. So far, we 9-0 now. Last night, we played OKC at home. Before that, we played on the road for the haters. We played on the road in Minnesota, and we spanked them. You know what I'm saying? Giannis didn't even play last night, but I was so proud of what the Bucks were able to do without Giannis, without Middleton, without Connaughton, what we was able to do. Let's dive into the numbers, brother.
Let's do it. Right.
My God. First of all, shout out to Bobby Portis, man. Bobby had a career high 21 rebounds last night.
That's crazy.
21 rebounds, 12 points. Beautiful game by Bobby Portis. Solid performance.
Agreed.
Man, look here, man. How about this boy, Brook? How wrong was we about Brook Lopez?
We wanted Brook Lopez out of there in the preseason. Right. We wanted him out of here. I thought he was washed. I thought he was really washed. Like, not like Tide wash. I thought like he was like that Walgreens brand,
right?
A detergent wash, like way past it, faded colors and all that.
Yeah, not Tide, but Hyde.
Right. That man must have, I don't know what he's on, but he looked like Brook Lopez that's on the Nets. He has literally turned back the clock. And I've never seen nothing like this before, to be honest. Somebody to reinvent himself and get back into this type of skill set and showing it. Like, Brook Lopez is playing like a top 5 center in the NBA right now, and the stats prove it.
Yeah. And I agree. I saw your video earlier. I totally agree with you. I think Brook Lopez keep doing this. He should be an all-star this year.
Absolutely.
25 points from Brook Lopez, 10 of 16 from the field. You know what I'm saying? Went out there and did his thing. 4 for 9 from the three-point line. I'm so happy to see Brook get his shot back. And maybe, you know what, bro? Maybe that back surgery actually did do something for him,
Yeah, it might have helped him. Most people play worse after a back injury.
Right.
But he's actually playing way better than he's played since he's been a Buck almost, I would say.
For sure. Absolutely. So I just hope he keep it up. I love the way the Bucks is moving the ball, sharing the ball right now. Drew Holiday had an off game, but, still, he still had 13 assists, man, which is amazing. 10 points, 13 assists, so he was effective. Double. Yep, another double for him. Javon Carter, man.
Let's talk about Javon.
Let's talk about the brother, man. What was your thoughts on John? First of all, he was 6 for 12, 50% from the field, 5 for 9 from the three-point line, 18 points. He finished the game with. Javon Carter. Last year, I really got on Coach Budenholzer because I felt like he should have gave Javon Carter a chance in that Boston series instead of riding out this George Hill nonsense over and over again. Like, man, try Javon Carter. Just see what he can do. We got him on the team.
Yeah, that's right. He there. He already being paid. Let's just see what happened. I really think this offseason, I don't know who talked to Bud, but it seemed like he did some soul searching because this is a different Bud than I've ever seen before in the past. Mm-hmm. I mean, Beauchamp is getting run. Like all of these young guys that would usually never get run are getting run. And I think that's what's going to help us when playoff time comes because all these people going to have real experience. You know what I'm saying? Right. So whoever talked to Bud, I don't know if it was because Darvin Ham left or what happened, but this is a brand new Bud, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I'm proud of Coach Bud. I just don't want him to mess this up. I was happy I was so pleasantly surprised when he let Beauchamp in the game. Yes. The other game, remember he let him in for that quick series?
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, well, okay, Beauchamp came in, hit a three. So that's not like Coach Bud, play rookie. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, I like that,
Right.
So I like him that what he's doing, but Javon Carter, I was so happy for him to be able to come back and play a game like this, man, and really show the people he can shoot. Oh man, I know the Lakers are so salty right now.
Oh yeah.
All
And
these
you know
people.
what we're not talking about with Javon Carter, where we got to give him credit, and I think has impacted us this year. His defense is crazy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
His defense is crazy. Like, you got to think about it. When I tell people, and I be talking reckless about the Bucks, yes, I'm from Milwaukee. Yes, I'm a Bucks fan, but I do speak of a place of being logical.
Right.
With Javon Carter starting, he gives your other point guard a lot of problems. You have yet to see Javon Carter really get cooked. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like all these, like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a great point guard. He been dropping 30 all year until he ran up against Javon Carter. I know he undersized, but he got a lot of dog in him, and he make things real hard on the defense. And sometimes he pick up people the whole length of the floor. Like I would say, he's almost like the centerpiece to our defense to a certain extent. He keeps people from getting in the lane, but if they do, then we got Brook and Giannis there, which makes it difficult to score. That's also why we done held so many teams this year under 100 points. You got to think how hard that is in today's NBA to keep a team under 100 points when they launch as many threes as teams launch. That's what makes the Bucks scary, is how impressive their defense is. We're number one in multiple categories on defense, and that's what's going to lead us to the championship.
Brother, talk about how, isn't it amazing? Because, we always used to just give up three-pointers and focus on defending the paint. This year, we actually defended three.
That's all we ever needed to do. Right.
Man, we defended the three. I'm like, what? What are we doing out here? We defended the three?
Man, this is a different Bucks team. This is a much different Bucks team. Let me know what you think, 78. I feel like the Bucks came in this year, like I was saying in my videos, angry. You know what I'm saying? Like they let a championship slip through their hands. Right. And I feel like they on a mission this year. I feel like as a team, not just Giannis, not just Holiday. I think everyone on that team is dialed in to get back to where I feel like they think they belong. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. Agreed, man. I think that last year with the loss of Middleton, and I didn't appreciate Middleton. I liked him, and I do love Chris Middleton. Don't want to trade him or nothing, but he used to irritate me so much, man.
Inconsistent.
And with the inconsistency. And then like he would do this stuff where he missed 5 shots in a row and he keeps shooting. Like, dude, no, stop it. Don't stop doing that, man. So he was irritating me. But not having him against the Celtics, oh man, I missed him because
he can stop runs. Middleton can stop runs.
Yes, indeed.
That's what he does. Middleton can stop runs, but Middleton also can hit just ridiculously big shots.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? And Middleton can come through in the clutch when you need him. He can. When you need a bucket, Middleton can get you a bucket.
He can get you a bucket, bro. Definitely. And that's what I was saying too. Like, and then Drew Holiday will shoot terrible the whole game.
Right.
And then the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, he like Jordan, bro.
Man, and his defense be on 10.
On 10, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be 3 of 20 for the game until the fourth quarter. He'll go 7 to 8 in the fourth quarter and have like 5 assists and 15 points. You'd be like, how?
Right. Yeah.
I just think in general, the Bucks have a knack of making plays down the stretch. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, if the Bucks are down by 5 and it's like 3-4 minutes left, I'm not really worried.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's like how the Packers was when we had Brett Favre. Right. Like back in them days, the Packers could be down by a touchdown, but if it's 3 minutes left in the game, I'm like, bro, watch this. Watch what Favre do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if we got the ball, it's over. We coming back, bro.
We coming back, and I just feel like that now. I feel like if you beat the Bucks, you played an excellent game. And my thing is, I don't think you can have 4 excellent games in a 7-game span to beat the Bucks.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to play A+ basketball. That can happen 1 or 2 games, but it ain't gonna happen 4.
Absolutely. Let's shout out to Jordan Wara. I'm glad that he didn't shoot that well from the 3, but he still got into double digits. Salute to Jordan Ward. He been playing better this year.
Yeah,
than he did last year. I was glad because I was ready to get rid of Ward. I was like, look, dude, what is you doing, man? You got this hair all over the place and you suck. You can't have a fro and suck, bro. You just can't do it. So
I don't even know if that's a fro, bro. That is just unkept hair doing what it do, bro. That ain't even
I don't know what Ward
doing what it do. That Ward, you know what I think of Ward? I still don't think his confidence is right. He don't look confident hooping out there. Even when you watch Beauchamp, even if he tricking shots, he look confident pulling. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Ward needed like a 20, 25-point game to really feel himself again. I feel like he's thinking his way through the game instead of letting it come naturally.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and he got to work through that. And I think Ward gonna be good. He got to get his confidence right. I got high hopes for Beauchamp. I think Beauchamp gonna be an amazing player in the league. You know, as long as he didn't play too good last night, but that's all right.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna have a little. You know, he's a rookie. He gonna have them off nights, but the thing is, his offense wasn't going, but his defense was locked down.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But his defense was locked down. And you know who else we got to shout out? 78. We was on his helmet too. Grayson Allen.
Hey, I was just gonna get to him. Grayson Allen coming through. And I just told people, I said I want to see Grayson Allen get more shots, but Grayson Allen, 6 for 8 from the field, 5 for 6 from the 3-point line. He hit both his free throws. 19 points he finished the game with. Shout out to Grayson Allen, man. Grayson Allen
21 minutes. 21 minutes, 78. Man. He only played 21 minutes. Off the bench.
You know what I mean? Grayson Allen, listen here, man. Grayson Allen, if he keeps showing up and showing out, man, he's going to be in that conversation for 60 Man of the Year.
You know I agree. Yep. No, I agree.
Yep. So
it's just impressive to see what they're doing. And also, I don't know how you feel about the 78. Again, I am a little biased, but I feel like the Bucks are not getting the love they should be in the media. They're not being talked about on Undisputed or First Take. They still talking about the Lakers. Why are y'all talking about teams that haven't even, you know what I'm saying? They barely have 2 or 3 wins. Why are they even being talked about?
Right.
We undefeated.
It's biasness, man. Like the mainstream media controls and dictates what the public does, and the fans aren't giving the Bucks the credit they deserve. Not Milwaukee fans, but around the league,
right?
Because these shows that they watch every morning aren't talking about the Bucks. They're talking about the Lakers and the drama, the soap opera, the days of our lives of the Lakers, making up stories about Westbrook every day. Or LeBron James, this and that. Listen, man, who cares? Who cares about they suck,
right
man?
Now? He's dropping some real knowledge right now. Go ahead, brother. It's Sunday.
The thing is this, man. When you talk about small market teams and all this stuff, and because I saw them do this, not even to the extent that they're doing to the Bucks, but they didn't give the Spurs the credit they were supposed to give them. They didn't give the Spurs the credit they were supposed to give them, but they did talk about the Spurs more than they talk about the Bucks.
Agree. Yeah,
they just don't believe that it's real. They don't believe in this. And even when we won the championship, which was one of the greatest days of my life,
right?
That ring, you know what I'm saying? Just watching that, man, watching that crowd out there outside of say it for me, bro, outside of
Fiserv Forum.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of Fiserv Forum, you did. Man, watching that crowd out there, man, I was so proud, man, and so happy. I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime, but I saw it. It was a wonderful day. And I got to listen to the media. All my favorite morning shows about sports, you know, we all listen to them. Right. Even if they get on our nerve, this is what we got to go to for sports. And y'all talking about, y'all give Giannis and the Bucks they credit for one day, and even then you halfway give them credit because you're talking about, well, Monty Williams' defense, he didn't build a wall. He didn't build the wall.
If Kevin Durant hits that shot, the Bucks won't be here.
If Kevin Durant were a size 11, you know, we wouldn't even be talking. How long? I got to ask you this question. How long do we have to suffer as basketball fans, forget about Bucks fans.
Right.
As basketball fans, how long do we have to suffer through the media and fans' need for the Brooklyn Nets to be good? They're trash.
They're trash. They keep trying to find excuses. Oh, Kyrie hasn't been healthy, so-and-so. Ben Simmons hasn't played basketball in 2 years. It's enough with the excuses. You either produce or you don't. We're producing. We should be getting love out here. If the Lakers was 9-0, it'd be all over everything. You know what I'm saying?
Really. They have posters everywhere.
Right, he better than Jordan. Jordan never went 9-0. It'd be all types of stuff going on.
You know that. Has Michael Jordan ever started 9-0?
Right.
Has Michael Jordan never had gray hair when he went 9-0? You know, just nonsense, man.
It's nonsense. It's just, I just don't understand the Milwaukee disrespect. We have a legitimate superstar and a face of the NBA and Giannis, and yet we still don't get the respect we deserve. And on top of it, they'll still try to put Jokic over Giannis. Still trying to put Jokic over Giannis. And I'm not disrespecting Jokic. Jokic is a good player, but he's one-dimensional. Jokic can only control the offense. He can't help you on defense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know. If we win another championship, they have to start talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it's going to take. And I hopefully it happened this year.
Right. I mean, look, bro. Jokic is a good player, but he's not Giannis. Like, and for the things you just pointed out, defense is non-existent for Jokic. Jokic is an amazing offensive player, but defensively, nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
And now they finna cleverly slide Luka in there.
Oh yeah.
Now, Luka, he's balling. He's balling this year, but he's not no Giannis.
No, he's not.
He don't play no defense.
No, he can't play defense in his condition and still play offense. It won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, they keep slighting them. And I honestly think if you look at it right now, and if it trends this way, Giannis could possibly be MVP in Defensive Player of the Year again. Possibly.
Yep.
The way he's playing. I think like the Bucks in general are playing like they being disrespected. And sometimes you need to have that type of fire underneath you to get you where you need to go. And I feel like the disrespect the Bucks are getting is helping them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe if they was getting all this love, they wouldn't be playing as good. But it's like, oh, y'all still don't respect it. Okay. Y'all said we can't win on the road. Okay. Y'all said we can't do this. Okay. So I think them having these challenges is like bulletin board material for them to keep hooping. So I love it. I guess if that's what's helping them win, keep hating on the Bucks.
Hey, excellent point. Because you know what? That's a good point. If the Bucks were getting this same attention, just imagine if the Bucks was getting the same attention that the Lakers get every day.
Right.
It'd be too much locker room turmoil and gossip to the people leaking stuff to the media and all this extra pressure. The Bucks are playing great, not just because we're a great team, but because we have the freedom to just play basketball.
Awesome. Exactly. Awesome statement. 78. Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? The Nets don't have that luxury. The Lakers don't have that luxury. It's always some mess with them. They always got some mess in the media to answer questions. When Giannis go to the post-game press conference, Giannis is cracking dad jokes. He's talking about the game. Ain't nobody asking Giannis, so Giannis, what do you feel about the war in Palestine? You know.
Right. He ain't here for that.
Right.
He ain't here for that.
It's ridiculous.
But I also think what hurt Giannis is, and I would be the same way, Giannis ain't trying to be buddy with all these cats.
That's right.
I think that's a big reason that we don't get that love. He's not trying to coddle LeBron. He ain't trying to be cool with all these other players. He like, y'all ain't wearing Bucks uniforms. What am I messing with y'all for? Y'all ops. He really treating it like it's supposed to be. Y'all ops. If you don't got no Bucks uniform on, you a op. I don't care what you want. And I think that they find that offensive in today's NBA because that's an old school mentality like they used to have in the 80s and 90s. Like right now, it's all friendly. Everybody cool, hugging each other after the game. You don't see that with Giannis. Giannis walk off the court. You know what I'm saying? We won. That's it. Deuces. See you next game. And I think that makes people feel away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They feel like So I heard somebody say think it was last year or the year before. Somebody said something like, I think it was the year we won the championship. One of those guys in the media said, "Oh well, Giannis, he pretends to be this nice guy. He's cracking jokes and all of this. I don't buy it. I think this guy is ruthless. I think he's cutthroat. I think, he wouldn't even go out to be in the movie Space Jams with LeBron.
See, there it is. There it is. That's right, right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of them guys said that. I forgot who it was. But I'm like, what? He don't have to be cool with them. The man wants to be the best. He wants to. He's humble about it too.
Right.
He just called himself a role player the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where would you hear that from a superstar? Right. He calls himself a role player. Right.
So let me ask you this too. Matter of fact, let me look at these standings here. We are currently number one in the East, number one in the league. We undefeated, but in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers are number two. We play them in a couple of weeks, right?
Yep.
A week. They are 7-1 right now, so they balling. The Cavaliers balling. They got them Twin Towers down there, and last year the Cavaliers paid us really well.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And it bothered me. I was mad that the Bucks was so nonchalant about the Cavs. Like, Giannis eating chicken wings in the post game press conference.
That was real wild.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, they we suck." They was like real nonchalant. I'm like, "No, bro, this is real. We gotta take this serious, man."
They got a squad, bro. They're dangerous.
Yes, they're dangerous.
They're extremely dangerous. They done already packed out the Celtics twice.
You see what I'm saying? These boys come to play.
You know
why? They ain't got nothing to lose.
Right, but you know why though? If you think about it, if you look at how they team set up, it mirrors just how the Bucks is set up.
Yes. They built that team for the Bucks.
For the Bucks, exactly. They weren't worried about the Nets. That lets you know everything you need to know. They didn't build that team for the Nets, not Philly. None of them teams. They know who the threat is.
Right. That team was built to combat the Bucks, and they've done a good job of building it. So I'm gonna be interested in that game. To see what happens there and how the Bucks approach that game. Because I hope they approach it with the seriousness it required. Because I want to beat them, man. I want to beat Cleveland. Mm-hmm. I want to beat Cleveland just like I want to beat the Nets and everybody. Like Cleveland, because I know what they did to it last year. I want them done.
Right, exactly. Exactly. No, that's going to be our test. That is the true test in the East is going to be Cleveland. Cleveland can beat everybody else in the East besides us. And our only question is then that's going to be your Eastern Conference Finals for the most part. Should be the Nets, Cavaliers versus Bucks. That's what I'm thinking. Like they're going to have a collision course because all these rest of these teams is too much locker room turmoil, players not getting along with each other, all types of rubbish. And you can tell how both teams that come out the gate 7-1, 9-0, they making statements early in the season. Only other teams playing as good as them is maybe the Phoenix Suns.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So yeah, I'm very intrigued about that game. That's going to be a definite barometer, I think, for both teams to keep it real. That's going to be a playoff type game.
Let me ask you this here. We got I think Giannis is the clear front runner for MVP so far. I know it's early.
Right, yeah.
But, he's averaging 32 points, 32.6 points a game. He's number 2 in scoring in the league. He's number 2 in rebounding, right behind Rudy Gobert. Giannis is averaging 12.9 rebounds per game, okay? And he's also in the top 10 in blocks, which is insane. It's insane.
It's insane, bro.
This is insane, man. Like this man is balling
without a jumper. All of this without a jumper.
Right. And what is Giannis shooting? Let me see what he's shooting from the 3-point line real quick.
I think it's better than LeBron.
Yeah, well, I know it's better than LeBron. I know that because what always killed me every year is how people talk about Giannis. Oh, well, yeah, he's horrible from the 3. He's horrible from the 3. They keep saying this stuff, but I'm like, bro, I feel what you're saying. But, like, I'm watching Anthony Davis shoot threes, and he's trash.
Right, and LeBron. Right, they both are trash.
LeBron, he's trash. Like, what are you talking about? like Giannis is so horrible from the 3-point line. I don't even know how to look that up. But go ahead. What do you think about Giannis in the MVP race?
I think Giannis is the clear front runner for MVP and Defensive Player of the Year as of right now. I mean, you're averaging a double-double, and you're in the top 10 in blocks, and your team is undefeated, and your team is number 1 in defense. Those are the telltale signs of an elite player right there. Giannis has already got a Hall of Fame career. Now, Giannis does some more. He's going to be in the top 10 all time, bro. That's what Giannis is looking at now. Giannis is trying to create a legacy. I heard him in one of these post-game press conferences. Giannis is not playing to be good. Giannis is literally trying to be one of the greatest players ever. That's his mission. Right. He bring if you know, every year he bring a little something different to his game. Like right now, like this year, I noticed he's better at the mid-range, like that top of the key, that area. He's starting to hit more jumpers there consistently. So I can see that's what he was working on.
Yes, indeed, and he getting more confident coming down, pulling up too for that mid-range.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's starting to hit that shot at like a 40-something% range.
Right, and I'm okay with that. Exactly, I'm okay with that. And the reason I'm okay with that, and this is what's going to be key, 78, is when the playoff comes, he needs to be able to hit that shot to prevent people from building the wall. And we also need decent three-point shooting, because if we could stop teams from building a wall, it's impossible to beat the Bucks. If you can't slow down Giannis, you will get cooked. Period. And if Giannis can hit that mid-range at a nice clip, and we're hitting three-pointers, not even at no 40-50% clip, just in the high 30s, we'll win 9 times out of 10. Which is why I said if we can play like that, there's no way a team can beat us 4 games out of 7. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? I said this last year, trying to explain this to Skip Bayless with his hating self. Skip, he hate Giannis. He just Skip is talking about how they need to build a wall. That's how you stop Giannis with the wall. Listen, the reason why the wall didn't work against the Phoenix Suns is because now we have Drew Holiday. When we have a point guard who can bring the ball up the court and Giannis is not playing the point forward, you can't build a wall. What are you building a wall for? Right? See, if Giannis is playing off the ball and slashing to the basket, coming off the screens, you don't have time to build no wall.
Exactly.
If Giannis is bringing the ball up the court, now the defense has a chance to set and stop him, and he becomes a passer. This is common sense stuff. And last year we were resorted back to it when we lost Chris Middleton and Coach Budenholzer didn't understand. This is why I need to talk to Budenholzer. I need to talk to dude. Like, listen, bro. Listen, man. You need to let Drew Holiday bring the ball up, okay?
Period.
Let Drew Holiday, let Javon Carter bring the ball up. Let Giannis come off set picks and stuff like that. Move him off the ball. Every once in a while, Giannis play point forward. Cool. But you cannot be predictable in the playoffs, because if they see him get the ball and bring up the ball up court, they're going to just form all 5 guys blocking off the lane. Giannis has to rely on passing to one of these other dudes, and then they acting like they got stage fright, like they did in the Toronto series.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible. Yeah, that was terrible.
Pump fake. I was so mad. I was in the bar watching this, man, watching the Toronto series, and I'm in the bar. I got money on it, too. I got like $300 on the game.
Right.
And I'm sitting here like, man, please, the Bucks we finna light them up. And I'm watching Giannis pass the ball to these guys. And I'm watching guys. This is when we had
Dante.
Yeah. All them, man, we had these guys pump faking. They're afraid to shoot the 3. Like, what are you doing? We've been shooting 3s all year. Now you afraid to shoot?
You know what hurt us that series, and you made the point about Holiday, is I think we still have Bledsoe there, and Bledsoe ain't even in the league right now. And that's only like 2-3 years ago. Bledsoe ain't even in the league, and we thought he was good. Think about that.
Right. Bledsoe was good at playing big boy point guard basketball, getting to the paint, and like using his muscle to push people out of the way. But Bledsoe, he made idiotic mistakes, and he couldn't shoot.
Right, and he wasn't a true facilitator either.
Yeah, definitely wasn't. That's the main issue with him.
Right.
He wasn't a facilitator. He was Bledsoe was a scorer at heart, but he can't shoot. So
how ill is that? He's a scorer at heart, but can't shoot. That's a bad combination.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Which is why he ain't in the league right now.
That's a fact. So what do you think going forward from what we're looking great now? What do you think we should improve on, if anything?
Nothing to improve on. I just think that with the injuries we have, to continue to get the young guys run, the more run that they can get, the more in-game experience, the more that we can understand what they do, the best. I actually think the Middleton injury is going to end up being a blessing in disguise and end up helping us when playoff time comes along, because if he's playing, Ward not getting that run, Beauchamp not getting that run, all these, and then maybe Grayson Allen isn't getting enough shots. Now they're all getting into a rhythm. So even when Middleton comes back and certain players go to the bench, when they come in, they know what they can and can't do already. Instead of coming in and trying to just figure it out, they know what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Right. Grayson knows I can slash if I need to. I feel confident shooting open threes. Like, I think this is all a blessing in disguise, especially Beauchamp. I don't even think Beauchamp would have been playing like that if it wasn't for the injuries. It won't Ward either. But I'm telling you, when playoff time comes, we're going to need all those players to be stepping up. Beauchamp, Ward, and then Connaughton is coming back, which our bench should be a strength once everybody gets back healthy. So that's what I'm looking to see, is the development of the young guys at this point, because our key players, they're on autopilot now. They know what they're doing, but it's just figuring out and getting confident with these young guys. And even if you notice now, even early on in the season, how I'm tripping now, how Giannis is already starting to have trust with Beauchamp. He's already starting to feed him the ball. So whatever they're seeing something in practice is making them believe in Beauchamp, and that makes me feel good. Like, okay, our rookie is actually playing good. The teammates respect it. We got a guy here. We got a piece here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what I'm looking at. Just the development of the young guys and people like Ward and Grayson getting their confidence back shooting, because they shot terrible last year. So just watching them trying to get their shooting stroke back, and Holiday as well. He had an off game yesterday, but we really didn't need him like that because everybody else was hooping. So just really looking for that and getting our 3-point stroke back, which it looks like we're getting it now. Because you got to think about it, 7 years early this season, we couldn't hit nothing and we're still winning. So now that we almost shooting 40%, how are you going to beat the Bucks? How?
Yeah, for real. And, the only thing I would say the Bucks should improve on, because it's still early to tell, because we haven't seen how we're going to play once Milton and Connaughton get back and we get back into the groove of things. But the only thing I would say we should improve on is this: the decision making with the 3-pointers, man. Like I don't understand why you have Brook Lopez, who can't be stopped in the paint. You got Bobby Portis, and you keep, like, I saw Bucks yesterday, even though we were up by 20, I just saw some unnecessary threes. Like, we're coming down the court, nobody's even going to the paint. Everybody's behind 3-point line, yakking up shot. Like, what are we? This is how you let teams back in the game. Don't do that.
We were like when I was at the game. So like everybody, everybody kind of talking around when the game going on. Everybody was pissed, bro, about these threes. Like, it's like a consensus that, like, the fans, when we in the arena and we getting upset about these threes, bro, it's becoming a problem. Like you said, we'll shoot a team back in the game.
Right.
I just don't understand. 2 points still is 2 points. It adds to the total. It's not 3, but it's 2 points. Right. It's almost like the 2-pointer's been banished unless it's a dunk or a layup.
Right.
Like, the mid-range game is still a thing.
Right. Yeah, and that's why I want to see more from the Bucks is in even when you got that big lead, when you up by 15, 20 points, maintain the lead by getting a good percentage shot. Like, don't just, I'm going to do a heat check. I'm shooting 3. Okay, if you do 1, fine. But 5 people on the team can't do a heat check. It's ridiculous.
Right. He's going to start 5 here to do a heat check.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you. Facts.
It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Like, you can't do that, because within those 5 possessions, you didn't let these people come down and score. You know what I'm saying? And now the lead's been cut. They got 10 points off of these ridiculous shots we just took. So, that comes with experience and leadership. stuff like that. I know Middleton's not there. He's one of the great leaders of the team.
Right.
Giannis wasn't there last night, but I want to see Holiday. Holiday's a good guy, but I want to see him be more boisterous when stuff like that happens. It's hard for him to be boisterous because he be the main culprit in a lot of these.
Shooting them damn threes, right?
Right. He be the main culprit. The main culprit in doing some of this ridiculousness. So, because I just seen Drew come down there, and I give him a pass because I'm like, okay, Chris Middleton not there. He feel pressure to be more aggressive. But Drew, I just seen Drew come down the lane, miss 5 shots in a row. The other game, I was screaming in my house.
Right.
What are you doing, Drew? Why you just missed 5 in a row?
Drew takes reckless shots from time to time.
Yes. Drew be trying to shoot himself out of slumps like Middleton be doing. I'm like, no, bro, be up. Your first job, your first order of business is to be a point guard. Right. You understand? If just because Giannis is not on the floor, you still got Bobby out there. You got Brook out there. You got other people. You got Grayson Allen. Create openings for your people.
Fact.
That's what you got to do. You can't just go out there, I got to score. No, you when you got to score is when it's 5 seconds left on the clock and you got the ball in your hand. Then you got to score.
Right.
Facts.
No, that.
Yeah.
No lies detected, sir. No lies detected.
So who we got next, man? We got Atlanta next.
Yep, at home. Yep, Atlanta on the 14th.
So we playing here, or we gotta go to Atlanta?
No, they playing here.
Oh, they playing here. Okay.
So that'll be a good game here. Yep.
Man, Atlanta. Man, I thought they just came here.
They did. You got to think too. We played them. Yeah, we played them back to back. Yeah, kind of like that Detroit thing where.
Right.
The games are happening in close succession. So, yeah, we just beat them. So, we'll beat them again. But they got a good team, too. Let me
look at the schedule here because I know we got a road trip coming up. Let me get to this.
The road trip should be this week, I think.
Yeah. This is going to be a little road trip. For all the haters going to be watching real close because if we lose one game, I knew it.
They're just the home team. They can only win at home.
Right. That's what they do, man.
They can't wait for the Bucks to lose a game on the road. Oh,
I'm telling you, bro. They can't wait. It's ridiculous. Let me get to this standing here on the situation. I'm trying to get. Here we go. All right. So we got. All right. That's the standings. Oh, the Nets at 10. Philly ain't even in the playoffs right now. Ain't even in the play-in. Miami ain't even in the play-in so far. Charlotte ain't even in the play-in. We know it's still early.
Early this season in the East. A lot of Eastern Conference teams are getting treated right now.
Yeah, they're getting treated brutally.
Right.
They're getting treated.
Out there becoming food.
Yeah, but I'm going to get to this to our schedule here and get to this road trip we got here. We got all right. So we 9-0. We have coming up. We have the Atlanta Hawks coming up on Monday tomorrow. 7:15.
Yeah, that'll be in Atlanta. That should be.
I'm looking at it now. It's in Atlanta. So this is the road trip here. We're gonna play in Atlanta, and then we play OKC again in OKC this time, where the refs is gonna be dogging us. I already know that. Then we play in San Antonio. Then Atlanta comes back and plays us on the 14th of November. They play us at home. Then here come that big boy, Cleveland. We play Cleveland on the 16th of November at home. Then we play Philly, but ain't nobody in the world worried about Philly ever.
Right, at all.
You know what I'm saying? We play Portland. They playing all right, but I ain't buying it.
Right.
Then we got Chicago. They ain't never a threat to us. Chicago are like our little steps kids and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the Bears,
Right. Those are kids. Right. Those are nothing but our sons.
Right. Then we got Cleveland again on the November 25th. Then we got Dallas. I'm gonna be looking forward to that game. We got Dallas. I'm definitely be looking forward to that one on November 27th. and then New York, and then the Lakers on the 2nd. I think I'm gonna go to that Laker game on the 2nd.
Yeah, keep me in the loop. I should be down there myself.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go to that one, man, and go down there and see what they got going on, man.
Yes, sir.
Find me the best sandwich in the building. You dig? I got to find the best sandwich in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah, man. But anyway, man, brother Amory, tell the people where they can find you, family.
Hey, y'all can find me on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, Amra's Logic. Just want to shout out to 78 Sports TV for inviting me on the show so we can chop it up about this Bucks talk, and appreciate the support and allowing me to just chop it up with you about these Bucks and how we don't get our respect. But we're gonna talk about it enough where we're gonna get some respect on these Bucks. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So salute, General. Appreciate it and love your content as well, basketball and boxing. And I just want to say too, I know this ain't boxing. Your boxing commentary has been hilarious. The last 2 weeks, bro, you've been wild. You've been wild with 78. Salute to you. Keep that energy, bro. Hilarious.
Hey,
so yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to the Bucks, and really appreciate you inviting me onto your platform, sir.
Hey man, I appreciate you so much, bro. Like I always say, every time I do a video with you, man, I appreciate your channel. When I click on the channel, a Bucks channel, I want to hear about the Bucks.
Right.
I don't care about, like what you said earlier in your video. You said, who care about these losers? Who care about the
I'll be blacking, bro. It just be the passion, bro. I'd be blacking.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother Amber's Logic, man.
Appreciate it.
Right here on YouTube. I'm gonna put the link to his channel in the description underneath this video, so y'all can click on it, go sub to him. If you mess with the Bucks, hey, you ain't finna find no better Bucks commentary right here, man. Amber's Logic, man. Make sure y'all check him out.
78.
Hey, man, I want to thank you for your time, brother. I'm gonna get with you, man.
All right, bro. Thank you. Gone.
Yes, sir. Peace.